Good evening. This is going to be quick because I have supper in 30 minutes. I have supper in... So I've posted it. Why? I guess everybody's asleep at the wheel tonight. All right, so here's the deal. Oh, what took you so long to show up, people? I posted it on the other streams. Oh, people are pounding in now. And YouTube just updated. Well, it says I got 15 watchers, but online it says I got 44. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this, live stream, is because the barn starts tomorrow. All right, and I just want to, because I like being transparent, everybody, so everybody knows what's going on here. As we know, we raised the money to fix the barn and to do the shed. And that was back like, oh boys, I'm trying to think here. Well, I'll tell you exactly when it was. Oh, it was back September 1st. Whew, that's a long time ago. So the money, I have not touched the money. I have actually left it sitting in the GoFundMe account, and which I'm now just going to release. I'm gonna force a release so the money gets released to us, so that we can start, because I got to pay the barn guy is going to. I'm thinking they're going to be done by Tuesday, so I got to pay them on Tuesday. So I just, in the spirit of being transparent, I got to be careful because it shows everybody's name here, and I got to make sure I don't show everybody's names. Okay, so hang on here. Let me just if I switch the camera around. Well, I'll show you. There's my load of laundry. There's a load of laundry. Actually, there's like 5 loads of laundry. So anyways, so there it is. Okay, all the money from the fundraiser has been sitting in there. I had it locked on a monthly deposit, and then I changed it so that it would jump ahead to November 1st. But I'm going to get it so it releases tomorrow. So that's the deal. The money is still sitting on the GoFundMe account. I have not touched it. Not because I would be tempted on going on some kind of holiday. I just didn't want to have it near me to get mixed in with everything that we're doing here, just to keep it, just to make it easier for me. So it's all sitting there, and I'm going to release the funds. We're going to start tomorrow the big job. The barn's going to get jacked up. We're going to replace the bottom logs. Add a little bit of I guess we call it a pimple on the front of the barn for the ducks, and it's we're on the road, so that's what we're doing. And as I like I said, when I did the fundraiser, I figured out as much as I could at the time on what it was going to cost to insulate the goose shed and do the barn. So I'm going to keep the fundraiser open. And obviously I'm going to be streaming everything so you can see everything that's going on, and as it progresses, putting the pimple on the little gazebo sunroom type thing on the front of the barn, I will update the GoFundMe. But I just wanted everybody to know, because I know how people could think that that I invested the money or something, who knows. But I just want to be transparent, like I always am. So that's why I'm doing this stream, and I'm hoping tonight I got a good night's sleep, because I really, really, really need a decent sleep. Last night was brutal, and as we know, as I admitted earlier, it was self-inflicted, what I did to myself. The reason I was up in the middle of the night is because I did a junk food binge, because I bought those nachos and I shouldn't have, and I paid for it. So I'm hoping tonight, because I've got a real supper, my vegetables, my meat, everything. So I should have a really good sleep. I'm hoping that's the plan, because tomorrow, 7:30, they say they're going to be here. So you'll be seeing a stream somewhere around there. And what I'm going to have is the stream running inside the barn, so you can see them working. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what they're doing here. Like I know they got to do a bunch of cabling, and this is a whole learning curve. For me, I have no idea. So I'm going to have a stream set up outside. I'm going to have a stream in the Magoon. And of course, I'll have the feeder stream. We might not have the feeder stream if we have too much activity on the barn. It's hard to tell what I'm going to be doing there. But we'll have at least 2 streams on the barn. Okay? One in the Magoon and potentially the feeder stream. So, hello, Maggie. Night Euro. If they're jacking it up inside, might not be feasible. Night Euro, these people, these 2 guys, this is what they do. They jack barns up. This is what they do for a living. They know what they're doing. Okay. This guy, Tim. He knows what he's doing. I've worked with him before. He helped me build my garage. He framed it. The coldest week in January you could ask for. He helped me frame my garage and put the metal on the outside of it. The man, and plus he's a carpenter. He's a finished carpenter. He's a sawmill guy. If it's wood, he does it. Okay, but he's developed this business that he fixes logs. He works on barns because his partner is very well versed on the barn situation. They do barn roofs, anything barns. So that's the deal. Camera won't fall. Camera's screwed to the wall. That's what I did this morning. I built a bracket and it's screwed to the wall. And if I have to move it, I move it. But it's not going to fall. And I'll have a tripod outside to see. A slice of pumpkin pie, Amanda. Oh, you're nasty. The pumpkin pie is frozen rock solid in the freezer, and it is staying there. So, I'm not no junk food. I can't afford it tonight. I can't. I'll have to put a warning on the stream for adult language. Actually, what I'll probably do is, because we do ad free anyways, all live streams are ad free because we this is what we do. We're going on the Patreon, donate, tips, whatever you can do to keep this thing going. But we are not doing commercials anymore on live streams. It's always free, so you can just jump right on. What I think I'm going to do is tomorrow, I'll make a note of this. I'm going to age restrict all the streams. That way, it's adults only. That way, because the guys, they're gonna swear. They're that's what they do. So, and you might even hear me swear, because I think there's gonna be 3 guys here, and 3 guys swearing. It's gonna be really hard for me. I might slip, guys. I just hope none of you have like an aneurysm or some kind of concussion thing happen. But I might slip. You might hear Matt drop an F-bomb. You know, not even realizing it. Just let you know, I'm going to warn you. So tomorrow I am definitely going to age restrict the streams. They're going to be age restrict. So you're going to have to be logged into your account to do it. Yeah, but I don't like swearing, Night Euro. I really don't. I like to keep the show just, you know, but I think tomorrow, because there'll be a lot of conversations going on, I think it's just going to be a worker situation. Anyways, I might not, you might go, Matt, how did you not swear the whole day? You never know. Jennifer will be offended and horrified by swearing. Okay, I know you're being sarcastic, Jennifer. Facetious. I know you're being facetious right now. It's all right. I know you're not. It doesn't bother you. But we're talking some real barn guys here, farmer type workers. Oh, So you might hear them swearing at each other, for all I know. How do I never swear, Sue? I'm a professional. That's what I am. I'm a professional. But tomorrow, you never know what's going to happen here. You never know. Anyways, I'm just going to warn you. But I'm going to do... I know, Diane. I know. It's amazing, how I can hold it in. When I blew my arm off there with the electrical, like I just turn it off. So you might be surprised tomorrow. You might be going, man, everybody's swearing but Matt. No. Anyways, what's the money for? It's for my holiday to Costa Rica, Jala. I'm leaving for Costa Rica tomorrow, and that is all the money I raised to go to Costa Rica. Costa Rica's flooded. Well, then I'm gonna go to Colombia. Then it's Colombia that I'm going tomorrow. I can change the ticket anytime. I've got $7,100. I can make it happen. Am I taking the Ducks? Yeah. I'm not an American. I'm Canadian. What's the donation for? Please tell me. We're Hondo. Where have you been, Hondo? This is the big deal tomorrow. Do you not know what's going to happen here tomorrow? I'm thinking Hondo's new. We're fixing the barn, and we're going to insulate the metal shed for the geese, so the ducks and the geese are getting refurbed homes for the winter, because it gets cold here, because not everybody can go to South America for the winter. It's a nice cause, so that they're comfy. Well, I want more females this year, so we have more eggs for donating to the food bank, which I got to do a run to the food bank next week, guys. The ducks have been pumping out eggs, like my fridge is full. I gotta do a run. I think Tuesday. I think the food bank's open Tuesday. I gotta do a run and take a bunch of eggs in, because I'm not kidding you. I probably have 20 dozen eggs. What will happen to the electric fence overnight? It'll be running. No, I got enough quiches. I haven't eaten a quiche since the first day I made them. Am I hatching my own eggs next spring? Yeah, I am. I'm going to be hatching eggs here. I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be live streaming probably, well, 4 hatches minimum. Maybe more. My basement, I gotta dig it out. I got 154 feet of line ran, and then we hit a dead end. So I know exactly 154 feet from the foundation, and it ends right in the duck pen, is where the 154 feet is, and I have to dig it out. Now they're gonna have an excavator here to dig the barn out, because they got to dig around the barn to put the logs in. So while the excavator's here, I'm gonna take them and get them to go over there and dig a hole, because it's only like an hour's worth of work to dig a hole, which is cheaper than trying to get an excavator here, because you have to pay basically about $400 or $500 to get an excavator here to dig one single hole. So they're going to be here with an excavator, so I'm just going to go over here, guys, dig a hole right here. So it's about 4 to 6 feet below the ground, but it's right in the duck pen. Did someone die? I see people saying sorry here. Did somebody die? My Achilles tendon is sore. I'm in pain every day. No, it's not duck poop blockage. I don't have any gas lines here to call a gas company. That's not a problem. Snow. No, there's no snow. It's like, I'm going to double check here. The weather's nice. Well, it's not nice, but I'm just double checking here. No. 11 degrees, 15 on Saturday. Next week's rain, a little cooler, but no snow. We're good to go here. Oh, your 13-year-old friend died. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Was she sick? We got bad news in the chat here. I'm reading the chat. We got well, Sean's kitty's doing better. Well, we don't know. We're gonna know in a couple days if the healing works. With a balance of bad news and good news, we have it all here, Sue. She wasn't sick. She just died. You're 13 years old. You just don't die at 13 years old unless there's something wrong. No, we're past the frost advisories here because we're into October. They don't even tell us when it's going to go below zero. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to cut it short because I got 15 minutes and my supper. I've got to put my my meat in. I wanted to give you an update of what's happening and the fundraiser and all that kind of neat stuff. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day here. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to happen. I've never done this before. It's going to be new. So I'm going to be sharing the whole thing, and I'm going to try to get the camera in action in there as best as possible. I don't know how I might have to move. I'm going to see when he gets here. Like, I don't know. Oh, sorry, folks. I don't know the process. So there's going to be a little bit of a lull tomorrow where I'm going to figure out what they're doing, get them to explain to me what they're doing. Then I'm going to figure out what kind of camera situation we're going to be doing. So, and because I want to share as much as possible with everybody. So I might be, moving the bathtub stream, that equipment over to the Magoon, and then I might be using. I don't know. We'll see. I got some back end technical stuff to do tomorrow. She had a brain bleed at 13 years old. Did she hit her head before that? Like, I had a friend that his son hit his head, and then 2 weeks later, their brain started bleeding. They fixed it. Kid didn't die, but it was 2 weeks later after he hit his head at a playground. He was like really young too. He was like 7, 8 years old. That was back in the 80s. Hit his head really good in the playground. Really good. And then 2 weeks later, they had to rush him to the hospital and he had a brain bleed. But they operated it and they got it fixed. My duck shirt's uncomfortable tonight, Amanda, because I dry them on the line so they're all stiff. I put them on tonight and it's like, it feels rough. Need to put it in the dryer, soften it up. I'm finally starting the barn. Elizabeth, you make it sound like I've been slacking it. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm I gotta get I gotta get stuff done. I got winter coming here. We got. I don't use liquid softener. You don't wake up the next day dead. That doesn't how it works. Simity. Winter's coming fast. Yes, it is, Telsa. I know. I'm starting to panic. I gotta do my cull. I gotta get the well. The metal shed insulating it. That is. I'm not in a rush on that. It can happen even December 1st. I can be insulating that. It's not the end of the world. But I gotta get the barn done, and I gotta get the sunroom done on the front of the barn. That's the top priority. And then I gotta do my own personal cull. And I got it. And then the metal shed. Like I said, the metal shed I can do that at the beginning of December if I have to. I'm hoping my goal is to have everything done by the end of November. That's the goal. So tomorrow's a big day. When am I planning to do my cull? I just said that. You're not listening? I just said the whole thing. What's going to happen here? Oh my! Right now, Diane, there's a ton of ducks here. There's a ton. There's like right now. There's like almost 200 birds here right now. There's 15 runner ducks, which are jasmines. There's all the geese, which I still haven't done a census on the geese. I've counted 8 females now. That's what I've counted. I keep seeing them, and I've got up to 8 now. Multiple times I've counted 8 females. I don't know about the males. Did you see tonight? Did anybody see Honey getting it? Honey's got a boyfriend. She had intercourse in the Magoon. Did anybody see that? I saw it. Honey got done. It looked like by an African or a Chinese. I didn't get a close look at the male, but I just knew it was Honey. Honey got it. You saw it, Donna? She's done that before? Oh, she's a tramp. Okay, Virginia. So, I got 53, 55 breeders. I've got 9 ducks left in my freezer. I think 8 or 9, not many. I'll be out by the time my call hits. My freezer will be empty. So I've got like 50. What is it? 50. I got my sheet right here. What am I doing here? Instead of guessing, I got 52 breeders plus Fabio, Stripper, Bentley, Magoo, Frank, Minnie, and Dot. Okay. Then I got 57 drakes, which 47 of them are guaranteed are going to freezer camp. And then I got 52 females, which 42 of them are going to be kept. 10 are going to freezer camp. There's 10 females that are not the best shape. They're a little bit small. Got some limp happening. They're not really strong females. So there's like, that'll be 47, 57, probably 57 around there to go to the cull. Hippie will go to the freezer camp. Then there's another Drake that's hurt that's guaranteed he's got to go to the freezer camp. So I'm going to have probably roughly 90 females plus Fabio, Stripper, Bentley, Magoo, Frank, Minnie, Dot, and then 10 things. So there's going to be like 110, 2, 4, 6, 7, 97. It's going to be like about 107 ducks, and then the geese. It'll be full show. Put it this way, the barn can't hold 107 unless I put a pimple on the front of the barn, as in a what you call it, a sunroom on the barn. As soon as the sunroom gets the barn gets the sunroom, then we'll have the room. Oh, Hippie has to go, guys. Hippie, it's a sunroom on the front of the barn. Did I tell you? Did anybody listen today that I found 2 more windows in my back shed? So I have 2 windows for the side, 1 for the front. So this winter it'll be really bright in there because we're gonna have lots of glass. It's sort of like a solarium. But my buddy, he said he's got a whole bunch of windows also. Aluminum windows. So I'm going to see what he has too, because if he's got better ones, I got 2 good ones, but I'd like 2 different ones because they're verticals, and I'd like a horizontal. I want lots of glass on the front so that the whole front is lit up. No glass on the north side, but the south and the west side I want glass. So no, they're not inside. They're single pane, Jennifer. They're just glass. That's all they need. Single pane glass will work. It doesn't need to be thermal. They don't need that. But then I'm gonna do some kind of insulating job. I'll figure something out. It's gonna be low budget because we're going for the pimple on the front. Probably about 10 feet extension, like on the front type thing. Just small, just to add some more on the front. Probably like 100 square feet, 160 square feet on the front. Not much. 8 feet on the front. It's going to be more like like I said, a pimple. A solarium on the front. Just so they have more room, get rid of the double doors in the barn. Just open it up. And then enough room that 100 ducks can spend the winter in there. So, that's what's happening. But I gotta go. I seriously gotta go. I gotta go put my meat in the oven right now. And I gotta say goodbye. No, we're getting cement floor. That's what we're getting. Maggie, I hope I get a good rest. I'm really hoping. I'm really, really hoping. You have no idea how much I'm hoping for a good rest. If I wake up at 2 a.m., I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna crack. I'm gonna crack if I wake up at 2 a.m. I gotta get sleep. I gotta get sleep because these guys are gonna show up and I gotta be on the ball. You know what I mean? So I gotta be on the ball. I really do, because I gotta stream. I gotta stream what's gonna happen here because everybody's gotta want to watch it. So supper tonight is just the exact same thing I've had the last 3 nights. I got fresh honey, so I'm power eating carrots and parsnips and honey because I haven't had any in so long. And leftover duck. So I'm gonna say goodbye because I'm so tired. Oh man, I did not have a holiday. I need a break. I think when winter gets here, I'll get a little more time off. Shorter days or something, I don't know. You people have no idea how, like last year I was tired and depressed. This year, I was so tired I couldn't be depressed. That's how wiped out I was from doing what I did this year. 27 weeks of streaming nonstop, raising the ducks for the homeless shelter. It killed me. It killed me. I've never in my life been this exhausted. Never. And I've done some pretty crazy things in my life, working and having my own businesses. Never been as tired as I am right now. It's the most frustrating thing because I'm so tired. So it's a good thing I didn't get 2,000 ducks. Well, I couldn't because the building didn't get. If the barn would have been built, I would have. Then I would have been in real trouble, But we didn't do the big, massive barn expansion. My problem was I just had too many things happening. Learning curve, streaming, it's just too much. Next year will be way easier. Because the technology part is it's a cakewalk now. I know what I'm doing. So, afternoon naps, wintertime. That's what I'll do, lots of those. Oh, I'm looking forward to afternoon naps in the winter. Oh man, I'm going to do lots of napping this winter. I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie. Oh, concussion. Yeah, headaches too. Sore ankle. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about my physical deficiencies. I have a sore ankle right now. Sore ankle, and I have a headache right now. I'm not in the best shape, and I got wicked blurry vision. That's another thing I've got right now. Is you wouldn't believe. I'm very frustrated with my eyes. I'm uh, I'm wearing glasses I normally don't wear. Like right now, everything's blurry. I should just actually take my glasses off. That's how bad it is. So I'm going to say goodbye so I can put my supper in. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for the support on everything I do here. Uh, we pulled off a great season. The homeless shelter fed ducks to everybody for 4 days solid. They were feeding ducks every day. When they put it this way, the tweet they did on the ducks was the last day. They had forgotten to do a picture and tweet it. I actually had to email them because they've been feeding ducks to everybody the whole week. And then when I emailed them, they said, "Oh, we forgot." It was like, so the tweet that they did that I shared on Facebook was the last night of ducks that was served at the homeless shelter. So they served ducks for like it was 4 days. Next year will be even better because we're gonna have bigger ducks and we're gonna have more ducks. It's just gonna be better. All right, I'm gonna say good night, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow for an exciting day on on doing the barn. And Matt probably totally spaced out because I got a gut feeling I'm not gonna get a good night's sleep. I'm hoping I do though. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow.